Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael, and this is Happy Ghost Reacts. Today I'll be continuing my Haikyuu reaction series with Season 4, Episode 8 called Challenger. Last episode was character development all over the place. It was the return of the king. And the return of the king is actually a good thing, as Hinata has so helpfully explained it and was the one who kind of put it all into place. Like I said many times, I'm super surprised that one of the full circle things that have come around in this show was the king title. Since episode 1, we have had this negative connotation with the king. And that nickname, that title, what it means, what Kageyama is as a person when he does act like the king of the court. But as we were basically talking about last episode, it's all about how you use it and how you are. It's basically just how you're using it, like how you can do all the things that you're doing as the king of the court. You got to be nice with how you say it. It's all about how you say it. You can be bossy, nitpicky, all that stuff. It all is super helpful for your team. You have better eyes of your teammates and what needs to be done differently than they do. A lot of the time. Like, yes, they can be super self-aware of what they need to be doing, but a second pair of eyes that can see the whole picture that you can only see in front of you and just what you're going to do, it's a lot more helpful. And they put a lot of emphasis on it's just how you speak to us. Like, Kageyama, if he would have spoke to his former teammates before coming to Karasuno in a much nicer way, I'm sure that he would be in a completely different place right now. But he wouldn't be the Kageyama we know if that's how he was. He wouldn't have been called the king of the court. Like, he would have just been somebody who, oh, if you want to know how to improve, play with Kageyama. Kageyama will tell you how to get better if he can figure out. Like, you know, he would have been somebody to go to as somebody to teach, basically. At least that's how I'm interpreting, like, if he were to have adapted this change earlier. But yeah, Hinata, as well as everybody, has Hinata specifically. I'm not giving the credit to everybody. Hinata's the one who ended up full circle, you know, like how he was being convinced being the decoy was a good title, a good role, like the best decoy ever. Well, he's now saying to Kageyama, being the king of the court is the best thing ever, but it's just how you use it. Like, that is, I know I keep saying that, but like, I really liked the character development this last episode. I really enjoyed pretty much everything. Obviously, it was a little when Kageyama was yelling at people at the start, but you know, he needed to do that stuff to get called out and have the whole character development. You know, it's not all character development is easy or fun to watch, but the journey, the end goal is the fun part. The journey sometimes sucks, but the journey is there for a reason, whether it is good or bad, fun or not. We're going to get somewhere, and that somewhere is always got a journey. So Kageyama's finally come full circle since Season 1, Episode 1. King of the court, the new king of the court, which is a mixture of the goody two shoes king of the court, and now he is the goody two shoes king of the court. He can be both. He's got to make a balance, and that's okay. It is okay to be a goody two shoes, and it is okay to be a king of the court. That is what Kageyama learned last episode. He's evolving. Everybody is, and like Takeda, I think is how you say his name. Not all evolution is negative. I mean, not all evolution is positive. Some evolution is negative, but the evolution is necessary for the bigger picture. Like, yeah, Hinata is bar none the reason why Kageyama ended up smiling there and realizing, like, all right, the king of the court, it is not a bad title. It isn't. All that negative feeling that he's felt about that almost seemed like it was flushed away. I'm sure that, like, deep down, that's still always going to sting a little because, you know, where it originates from, the people who used to play with, all that, it's always going to sting. It's a bittersweet thing now, I feel like, for Kageyama, and I feel like that character development and evolution is something that is going to stick with him from here on out, you know? I just really enjoyed it. And this matchup against Dateko, who has become exponentially better than when we saw him in Season 2 and when we played against him in Season 1. They are just absolutely crushing us. But to be fair, they have been training this whole time together while all of us have been, I mean, well, 3 of the best players on the team all went and did their own thing while the rest of the team practiced together. So now this is like the first match that they're all playing together and adapting to the new changes, as well as practicing new moves with players that they could not have practiced with before. And yeah, the training matches are what it's for. Practice matches is what this is for. Like, messing up is completely okay right now. This is where you want to mess up. So I'm excited to see what we mess up and what we fix, how we evolved, all that. Character development in the show, exponentially. It's just good. It's just good. Exponentially better than all other shows I've watched in terms of character development. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry that these pre-discussions are so long, but I just like talking about Haikyuu. So I'm sorry for sitting here for 6 minutes talking about stuff. Yeah, with that being said, let's jump in. Season 4, Episode 8, Challenger. Let's go. Oh! Damn! And they clashed a little bit. Oh! Did you hurt him? Yeah, he did that in the, he did that in Season 2. He already knew what the coach was gonna say. That is character development right there. He didn't have to even listen for the answer. He's like, I already know what I gotta do differently. Gosh, this show's so good. Blending in like he did at the end of the Shiratorizawa match for that game-winning point. Whoa, didn't go to him though either. Ah, damn. Oh no, that was ours. Okay, it bounced off their hand. It was a... okay, got it. They're so used to those diving drills after Season 2 and how many times they lost. Seal walk. Oh. So that's their punishment. This is new music. Ah, so because he came in slightly faster and it wasn't going to him, they blocked him, so it opened it up for everybody else. The ultimate decoy. Hell yeah. Their defense is good. Yeah, whose team are you on? The way you're talking. Okay, so Hinata's scoring is a weapon in itself. Ah yes, I'm back in Season 1. And we're learning that free quick we thought was unbeatable. I mean, we're not learning. We're just kind of reinforcing the fact that we learned that. It's not unbeatable. Ah, okay, I like that. I like that. That is super good. Ooh, I love that animation though. Yeah, everybody's a decoy. until they're chosen to become the hitter. Nice, Daichi, let's go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, playing mind games as well. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Ooh, nice, quick. Hell yeah. Yeah. Let's go. That was sick. This is so good. Yeah, overwhelming them so that they have to think, not just giving them an answer. And that thinking is what messes them up. It's where you take advantage of it. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Dude, Kageyama will set that from anywhere. That was an insanely cool animation.
それにしても、ちび太郎のマイナステンポは単品では確かにすごいが、使い方がもったいないな。とおっしゃっておりました。
She's recalling something he said. What is that going to lead us to do? Kind of being wasted. What does he mean by that?
今の一本があったことで、伊達公はほんの少し多めに日向を意識する。そうすれば、サイドがほんの少し決めやすくなって、それが重なれば、ブロックは迷い始める。そしてあわよくば、しびれを切らしたブッカーがゲスブロックして、ブロックシステム崩壊。
Damn. Now it's our ideal story. Not Dateko's ideal story. I like how that went full circle and Yamaguchi was the one to say instead of Suki. Alright. Ooh. Damn. He's tired. Oh, he is exhausted. They did just, yeah. He's trying hard. Like he's getting worn out. I mean, this is different. Seeing him get worn out. Remembering his coach. His coach is training. Whoa, nice. I don't know why I said nice. he hit it out. I said nice. Okay, I said nice for a reason. Like the RPG in the background. Yeah, he's pretty much a say it as it is. Oh. Man, the exhaustion's getting everybody. They've been there the whole damn time. Ah, this is how they're doing the presents now instead of like the dark purple. I love his character growth though, from being the shy, nervous guy to put me in, coach. He's the definition of put me in, coach. Oh, but now he's gonna put Kinoshita in because he wasn't the one trying to get put in. He's like, this is like equivalent to a teacher asking you to raise your hand to answer the question, and then choosing somebody who didn't raise their hand. And he got it. This is gonna help raise the spirits of him. He's gonna be like, wow, I can actually do something. Gosh, Kinoshita getting a moment. Let's go. That jump float. Oh, well, you know, shit happens. He's the new Yamaguchi. Yeah, this is the new Yamaguchi. Yep. Yep. Oh, off the net. Daichi got it. Oh. Free quick. Oh. One touch. Man, Aeon is on his shit, dude. Nice. Or not. Oh. He's going ahead again. Oh, made him go up. And then it's going to go to behind him. Yup. Asahi. And he's too late to come and help because of that. Got him. The ultimate decoy. Look, he did it on his own. He did it on his own. Hinata's being so good. Hinata's being observant. Hinata's being a better player. Yes, he believes it, even if he knows he's not gonna. Like, he always is believing that he's gonna get the ball, even if it doesn't come to him. It's still a competition, though. Yep. What? It's kind of like a repeat of the whole growing an extra centimeter. Or 0.1, maybe. I don't know. He's not scared no more. Nice. Is he gonna cross shot it? Please give us an insane cross shot. Yes! Hype him up, Nishinoya. You're the best hype man on the team. Oh! One touch! Bounced it off his hand. He wiped him! Let's go! God, that was so epic. That's not all. Are they going to elaborate? I want elaboration. But we're done. I think we only won one set out of all of those. Is that what that was? Because I think we've lost every other one. They've shown us the scoreboard. Oh no, that was second. That was our second. Oh yeah, he's talking about the taping. Why he doesn't do it. Finger push-ups.
特に指先はボールとの間に 0.1 ミリでも何かあるとボールが分かんなくなる。だから爪と指先はいつも完璧に手入れする。
Hey, I mean, that is something you have to think about.
金子川は足小金川すまん。小金川は最高到達点何センチだ340センチだったかな。
Isn't that the same thing that... No, he got 337. 3 more than him.
高いところから高いところへ。つまり最短距離のセットアップ。
Okay. Is he going to use what he's capable of doing and try and mix that into what he is, as Kageyama's capable of doing? I like that Kageyama asks questions and is going to use that as learning. Third years versus third years. Ah, this is what they could have been. Sitting there cheering on their team. It's actually a super powerful scene to see the difference between these third years. Yes. Bow. Yes. The respect they have for each other just makes me so happy inside. Kageyama, I mean, not Kageyama. Hinata, I don't know why I said Kageyama. Hinata's the one who's, yeah. Yes, that's what I was saying last episode. If he practices with him, he can practice. Both of them can practice. He can practice jump float, and he can practice receiving it. But he looks like he's getting worn out. But I guess that makes sense. He does not play on the court. So he does not have stamina like the others. Oh, shit. Still isn't getting it down. Hey, it's practice. Just be thankful you have somebody that can do something. Oh, is that the finger push-ups? He's trying. You're doing something that he cannot receive. And that's good because you're in his team. So he doesn't have to practice while playing against the enemy. He can practice against playing against a teammate. But that was a cool receive. Hey. It does, but that's one way to look at it.
わざわざ苦手なオーバーやんなくてもアンダーでさばけないこともないんじゃないの？俺もアンダーで全部取れるならそれでいいと思ったしできると思ってたんだよ。でももっと上がいる。選択肢が増えるって分かっててやんないなんて。
Exactly. As soon as he saw that libero jump set, he's like, I'm gonna do it, and then he learned it. But now this is his new thing. Kinoshita wants to be on the court more. He's the new Yamaguchi. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Exactly. Oh, and of course Yamaguchi's watching. The inter-team competition is what pushes everybody on this team to be better players. No, you will not be replaced. But he's having that same competition feeling that you feel now, Suki. His new competition is Kinoshita, while yours is Hinata. It's all a part of the game. Ultimate lonely passing drills. Watch her be some prodigy. I mean, she's getting there. Oh, you know, the good old sibling rivalry fighting. Man, he is just on it. Oh, correcting when he made a mistake. Oh man, this is just showing growth in him, like just to himself. This is insane. Wow. He became one with the ball, just like Gramps said. Yeah, it used to seem like the ball was a stranger. He became one with the ball like he was instructed to do in Season 2. Yep. Is he looking up and seeing Suki? Is that it? No? Reading too much into it? Looking up to the moon? Nah, maybe not. That was a good episode, though. I really enjoyed that. These last couple episodes were really good. Well, another great episode of Haikyuu checked off the list. I'm sad because I'm on episode 7. I'm just kidding. I'm on episode 8. I completely blanked on what episode number it was for a second. We're on episode 8. Oh, man. That makes me sad because there's only 25 in this season. And that sucks. Oh, man. And, I mean, hopefully season 5. Why am I so messed up with the number? Season 6. I'm thinking My Hero Academia now. Yeah, really good episode. We got to see the remainder of the practice match against Dateko. We got to see some more growth, like exactly how they've been playing out. Aeon has become an insanely good player. I'm really wondering how that comment from Yachi reminding the coach, or not reminding, but rather informing the coach of something that his grandpa, yeah, his grandpa, Yeah, his grandpa said about his minus tempo being wasted. That's gonna come full circle. It has to. They said it, but they never said anything more about it. But they put a lot of emphasis this episode on the fact that Hinata is becoming more self-aware. Like he beat the coach to what he was gonna say. Everybody's noticing that he's just overall becoming better. Like Suga even, like it's just Hinata's growth is becoming apparent to everybody now, and it's so fun to see because Hinata's character development has been so much fun this season so far. He's really come a long way. I think in just these 8 episodes, he's had more character growth than he's had this whole show. And that's not to say anything negative about him. I'm saying that just because it's true. Like all he did was focus on what he could and had to, because he just had to fit that puzzle piece in his team to make it to where they were. And now that they have the time to practice, he's becoming a well-rounded player before nationals. And I'm excited to see our little Hinata become a little giant. He is making those steps to becoming the little giant. And if we do get to play against that one white-haired character whose name I am still needing to learn, like it's going to be an insane match if we get to play against them. I know it for a fact. But just overall, character development, everything that we get to see in these episodes is my favorite part of the season. Like, yes, the matches are cool in their own regard, hype, everything, the evolution in there, seeing stuff come full circle, yada yada yada, but like character development, when it is just solely character development, which is for Haikyuu, it's always the first half of the season is a lot of character development. It's always so much fun to watch and see everything happen. The way that they write it, it all makes sense. Everything that comes full circle is super rewarding when it finally happens, and the way that this story is being told is insanely good. That's all I gotta say. I've just thoroughly enjoyed this season so far, and I'm excited to see where it takes us leading to nationals. Where are we gonna go next? I forget if there was another practice match before the nationals start, or we're just going to practice leading up until nationals. I mean, we should be getting there in a few episodes. If the halfway point will be episode 12 or 13, that means we got 3-4 more episodes until we're jumping into the nationals. So I'm pumped. What's going to happen before then? Who are we going to play? What are we going to practice? How are we going to evolve? Find out next time on Haikyuu. Yeah, it's just super good. I'm super pumped. Really good. That's all I got to keep saying, because that's how I feel about this show, is that it's really good. So, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like to let me know you did. And if you haven't already and you'd like to stay up to date on my future videos, please consider checking out my channel. I messed up. So, if you enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like to let me know you did. And if you haven't already and you'd like to stay up to date on my future videos, please consider checking out my... I messed up again. If you enjoyed the video and you'd like to stay up to date on my future videos, please consider subscribing and ring that bell as I say, and you'll be notified every single time I upload. I also have a Patreon where I post full-length reactions of all the shows I'm watching on YouTube. So if you want to watch full-length episodes with me, please consider checking out my Patreon. It'd be super cool if you did. And with that being said, man, why am I messing up? I'm just gonna redo all that. And with that being said, if you'd like to stay up to date on my future videos, please consider checking out. And with that being said, if you would like to stay up to date on my future videos, please consider subscribing and ringing that bell as I say, and you'll be notified every single time I upload. I also have a Patreon where I post full-length reactions of all the shows I'm watching on YouTube. So if you'd like to watch full-length reactions with me instead of just the YouTube cut, please consider checking out my Patreon. That'd be super cool. And with that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic day. And until the next episode of Haikyuu, peace.